Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got.
Man, Charlie, where did you learn those ninja moves?
I don't remember, Dustin. I've just always known them.
From the street?
Yeah.
I'm from the streets.
Or you learned them from watching YouTube videos?
I learned them from watching Jackie Chan movies. That's exactly where I learned them from.
Better yet, Billy Blanks.
Well, some Billy Blanks in there, too.
Yeah, there you go. Ankle clapping.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of B Action, where we put the B back in action. I am one of your hosts, Charlie. With me, as always, is Dustin. Say hello, Dustin.
My name is Tom, and I whisper just like Christopher Lambert does, but I do better kung fu.
Okay, all right. His name's not Tom in this anyway, but that's
right.
okay.
Joe, it's the other white person's name.
It's the other white guy's name I know. I only know 2 white people's names.
Yeah.
That's wrong. I know 3, and the other one's Mickey. Say hello, Mickey.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Dustin. You know what I love more than ninjas? American ninjas. Yes, that's right, people. Making American ninjas great again, gentlemen. Greatest actor of all time, Michael Dudikoff.
He's got to go to the Gulf of American Ninjas. God damn, Mickey.
Make action movies great again. That's all we need.
Make them great again. One more time.
Make action movies ninja. I mean, make...
It's somewhere around
there.
Somehow you spelled manga. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right. Well, welcome to another episode where we are kind of doing, I guess it's like as Dustin has coined one of the biggins. We're doing American Ninja. Yeah.
You did. You had to make moves to get this one over here.
I didn't say I picked it. I said you've coined the phrase biggins.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I figured the biggins would be give me back episodes, and we had to do some trades and first draft round pick buys.
We did.
And, you know, you had to kick Pete in the nuts a whole bunch of times like people did in this movie.
Well, Nate was embezzling funds, so I took some, we got some picks for trade.
Nate.
So, yeah. That's how we got that shark Bruce on the show. He took money out of my funds for other things. So I was like, you know what? You lose some picks. Okay. And one of those was American Ninja. So we're doing it here. We're bringing the Dudikoff belongs on B Action.
Dude.
The Dudikoff abides, gentlemen. The Dudikoff abides. All right, let's hit this trailer real quick, and we will jump into the movie.
For 2,000 years, the sacred art of the ninja has been guarded in the East.
Remember the day I found you.
Now, it has come to the West.
Remember what is hidden deep in your mind.
He is the only soldier.
Date of birth unknown.
The only American.
Who is he?
Who is capable of defeating the secret Black Star Army. The mission to hijack a U.S. military arsenal.
Your destiny, my son, awaits you.
The adventure. The confrontation. mightiest art of the Orient is now in the hands of an American. American Ninja.
50% commando, 50% ninja,
Exactly.
100% American.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Wrong movie.
But one we will cover eventually.
Oh, please.
It will happen. All right. Well, we are, as you heard, we are covering American Ninja. Let's get into our histories with it. Dustin, I'm guessing this is a first time watch for you, bud. So tell us a little bit about it.
This is a first time watch, and I've actually owned this movie for maybe 4 months because I knew it was on the list, and I came across it on VHS, and I grabbed it. I'm like, I'll watch it eventually. Like, I'll watch it whenever we get to go doing it. And that's where my mistake was. Because I popped the tape in, and I could not pay attention to it. It was too quiet. Like, there were things against, it's not the movie's fault. There's things that, it's the quality of the tape.
Okay.
There were things going against it for me, and I was like, I'm struggling trying to watch this fucking movie, dude. Like, I can't hear them, can't see what the fuck's going on. I turned it off. I'm like, all right, I got a fresh start. And I searched it on Tubi.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, perfect. On Tubi. It was so much easier to digest being at a better quality than VHS and having commercial breaks for me. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
it was just the pace for me at least warranted those breaks.
Kind of like watching it on, Saturday afternoons.
Exactly.
How most people probably saw this.
Sure. But yeah, I have zero history with it, and other than my shitty ass VHS tape.
Okay.
Which I'll probably give to Charlie.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. All right, Mickey, what's your history with American Ninja?
American Ninja is one of those that I know I've seen it, right? And then like I'll watch YouTube clips of it. I'm like, I remember that. So I think I was really young, probably watching it with my dad or something, because I remember all these movies, 2, 3, 4, but vividly remember watching like it through YouTube clips like forever. Like it's since YouTube's been a thing. Like, look at this, like, because me and some guys were just like, we love that stuff and we share it with each other. So yeah, I don't remember when I watched it, but I know that I did because my dad and my grandpa would have totally been watching this on TV or something. So
100%.
Yeah, Charlie, what about you?
Well, with me, I got into the Dudikoff a lot later, like in my teen years when I was like driving and actually able to go rent movies on my own without dad being there. And this was pretty much after I got through like all the Van Damme movies and Chuck Norris's. It's like, kind of like what we based the show on. The next shelf down, there's all the American Ninjas, and this one, Dad was not big into martial art movies. I didn't grow up watching a lot of kung fu, things like that. So I was never like drawn to them immediately. So this was like, okay, an American version of Ninja? I'm listening. Okay.
There you go.
Seen, Dudikoff on the cover. I'm like, all right, I'm in. And rented it. And it was like, that was pretty fucking awesome. Watching it now as an adult, I've probably seen this movie a handful of times over the years. I still like really wish I had been like 10 and watched this for the first time. I would have been outside playing ninja, because that's what these grown ass men look like in this movie. Is they're just outside having fun playing ninja the entire time. And I'm envious of being able to get paid to do that, or at least get fed. One or the other. I don't know. It's canon.
Pizza and beer. There you go.
Yeah, it is. This is a canon movie. But yeah, I've had fond memories of this movie. I think it's iconic, especially when you start talking about the canon movies. And I still enjoy watching it, and I look forward to kind of getting into. I got a feeling on Dustin here a little bit.
What are you talking about?
But keep commercials are cool. I don't know if I've ever heard someone say that during a movie.
You literally heard someone talk about it all Pete month.
Those were self-induced commercials by Nick.
Okay. Hey, someone else had to take these breaks. I'm normally not like that, but I think it was just because of the VHS experience I had. It was just, it's hard to explain. Like, I don't want to say the tape took me out of it, but the tape kind of took me out of it. But there's a lot that I did like. I understand.
No,
and
it's
I
fine.
went into it open-minded. I like all these movies I do with you guys. So,
Well, that's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, okay. Nate, now he's being Nate. He's crossed his arms. Not what,
I got
doesn't
nothing
want
to say
about it. I got nothing. I got a big old thing of nothing over here.
I'm gonna jump out of this boat.
Yeah, you guys haven't heard RRR yet, so
I'm
just
impatiently
wait.
waiting.
I can't wait.
Oh god, oh god. But no, this one, I don't know. It's definitely fun. I also like that Dudikoff doesn't speak for almost 15 minutes into this movie.
And then when he does, it's very soft spoken. Like,
well, he's a man of few words.
He's got to hurt his vocal. He's trained his vocal cords in the art of ninja, and his vocal cords can kill you with a single blow.
Now his mom used to make him watch Bambi, and it's like, you ain't got nothing nice to say. Don't say anything at all.
His mom was like, there's gonna be this guy named Josh Brolin that's gonna learn from you the ways of the whisper later in life.
I mean, it kind of seems like he was an outcast most of his life anyway, and like nobody really liked him. So he probably didn't have anybody to talk to, and he just kind of was quiet all the time. Like, I kind of get it. Like,
that's true.
Yeah.
If it's the character, I like. It starts pretty much starts off with him in the military. Not a lot of time wasted. I was really curious. Like, hacky sack's been around for that fucking long,
dude.
Like, I thought that was
Vietnam, right? Yeah.
No, this is post Vietnam.
That's what I'm saying. This is post Vietnam. Yeah. So like this is like, I mean, I sacked in high school. I don't know about you.
I did.
I didn't.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
You're still talking 90s, early 2000s, right? I mean,
yeah, dude. You had to bleed out some of the beads to let it float in the air some more.
Yeah,
man. But yeah, like that dickhead. He's like, hey, man, pass me the fucking sack over here. And Dudikoff is like,
butterfly knife.
Yeah, dude, he's over there just being a fucking man, just with the butterfly knife. And that guy just storms up over to him and he goes, "You don't like to talk to people, do you, punk?" I'm like,
how could
God,
you tell?
I want to see this dude just get rocked in the mouth. Oh shit! It's the colonel and his daughter.
That guy had like 80s teen movie comedy.
I hated him so much.
I fucking loved him. He was one of my favorites.
I hated him so much. My favorite character comes in later in the movie.
Yeah.
But I hated this fucking guy, dude, because he's just like the pretentious dickhead. And that's just the vibe of the rest of the movie when it comes to this military, because for some reason, they don't like Dudikoff. When he's the one that saved the general's daughter.
But four people died. Four soldiers died.
He also that was a setup to give them that merchandise, and he messed that up.
But how's he gonna know that?
Well, he doesn't. And as viewers,
like
as viewers, we don't know that. So the soldiers are mad that their friends died.
Yeah.
The colonel wants to be pissed off at him, but it's also like, fuck, he saved my daughter.
Yeah.
And all the brass and stuff that, as you find out later, are in on it. It's why he just can't catch a break, and it's like he's like the outcast the entire movie.
But why are it's not his fault that the military folk got killed, right? Like,
well, I think they were supposed to just give up. Was the plan? Let those guys jump in the trucks, take off, then they'll get picked up later. But because Dudikoff, the daughter started it. She's like,
dude, she fucking
start the car. Let's get out of here. Let's go,
dude. And she fucking books it. And God damn,
she wrecks that car in 1.2 seconds.
So this is what I did like about this part is she books it and then fucking skirt into like a stop to stare at everyone. I'm like, why didn't you just keep fucking going? But you have old buddy shoot at the car and it pops the tires, and we see the tires pop.
Yeah.
Whenever a car is getting shot at in any of these movies we're watching, the tires never get popped.
This one
And I
didn't.
and I like how that is what caused this car accident,
Yeah.
dude.
So
And yeah.
he gets involved because they start going after her. So he's trying, and it's once he starts, all the other soldiers jump in and start kicking ass too.
They all know martial arts too. Well, we learned that. There's a reason why.
We learn that later. See, Canon's not stupid. Sometimes they'll give us a shitty script, but I feel like they answered almost everything as this goes. But I also try to remember the first time I watched this, and you're like, okay, it was just like some like rebels or something they call them throughout there. But then out of nowhere, ninjas appear. And I'm like, oh shit.
Charlie, when Dudikoff's out there just whooping ass and it goes and the camera pans up to the fucking shrubs and you see that ninja just standing there staring at them, dude. Not even blending in. Like, he doesn't look like the ninja from Ninja 3 where he blended in with his environment. No, not this fucking ninja. But yeah, I made this clip for you guys earlier and it fucking killed me because Dudikoff's, fucking everyone up. And then he does this running, somersault, and as they're shooting him, it unlatches like this compartment for one of the trucks, dude, and he sees all these tools.
Yep.
He grabs that screwdriver and some dude right in the fucking chest. And the best one, dude, is he grabs that tire iron and hurls that shit like a ninja star, dude.
That's the American Ninja Star. That's what that is.
He fucking knocks that guy out, dude. It's so fucking funny. But all these people who are trying to rob, or at least they're trying to hold up this convoy.
Yeah.
Are all disguised as construction workers.
Yeah.
Where were these guns hidden at on their body?
Under their safety vest.
Were they? It just reminded me of fucking Assault on Devil's Island when the lawn keeper had the gun just sitting on a bush and he just grabs it and he's ready to go.
One guy had it taped to a shovel. The other guy had it inside of a safety cone. Like, he had them all stashed, ready to go. I like old dude that just kept setting on the piece of equipment. Like, I'm not with them, but I'm not against them. That black guy, because when the military truck runs at him, that's when he's like, oh shit, I better jump from the vehicle. I'm like, dude is sitting there the whole time, chilling, checking his email, texting the old lady, seeing what's for dinner.
Yeah,
then
gotta find out.
Get up. And I just so we obviously we're getting to see Dudikoff do all this badass stuff, and the ninjas, descend down on the military, and they pretty much like arrows to guys, knifing guys, and then they start shooting arrows at Dudikoff, and he blocks like 3 of them with that shovel handle, one right in front of the daughter, and they're just like they're all awestruck. But I just love the Black Star Ninja where he's like, who is that? He has great skill. It's like, because he caught some arrows. He's like, this is the greatest ninja I have ever seen. He is so amazing.
Yeah, that was like a fucking big dick move because he caught that dude's arrow and looked him straight in the eyes and just broke it over his knee. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah. You're not going to Hawkeye me and pick it back up and shoot it back at me again.
Yeah. He went, Ninja Riders.
I brought 11 arrows. I am out.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, dude. That's my biggest gripe about Hawkeye. Like, what the fuck, dude? You brought 10 arrows, and that's it.
They were very
effective. What if the mission was longer than 4 minutes, dude?
He's like, I don't
throw something else.
I brought 10 arrows.
You see like a prosthetic leg in his bow and arrow, dude.
What I found the most funny about that first thing where they're hijacking these trucks is that none of them really start shooting. Like, all these guys have guns, and Dudikoff just kept poking the bear, and I was like, they would shoot this guy after a couple of times, and then all the other guys start fighting, and I was like, nobody's shooting, they're just getting their asses whooped. Shoot somebody.
I noticed that in this movie. There's a lot of gunfire in this movie, but when it should matter, they don't fire guns in this movie. They always go back to the ninjas to ninja fight. And it's like, you have a gun, shoot him. He's right there. It's done. I know we've done the Dr. Evil bit and, Scott, it's like, I got a gun, let's shoot him. But that's how this movie is sometimes, where you're like, all right, and shoot him. Oh, you're not gonna? Oh no, let the
Yeah.
ninjas get their honor back by killing him.
Yeah, I just think an arrow sticking out of somebody is way cooler looking than someone just getting shot with a gun, though.
Yeah, well,
It is it's more appeasing to the eye.
arrows are cheaper than squibs, I guess. You know, when
That
it
is
comes
true.
to
That
making
is true.
movies. Especially
They
for,
can just go collect the arrows again.
especially for Canon's end of movie budget. That's exactly what needs to be happening there. So, you know, he saves the daughter and everything, which is good, you know, but he still basically gets in trouble. He's the scourge of everyone on the base. And then we get my dude, my man, Steve James pops up in this bitch. Dude, I like
Jackson.
Steve
Yeah.
James from like Delta Force and shit like
Mhm.
that. You know, I've always liked this guy. And then
Total dick.
he's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
He is kind of a dick at the beginning of this, man.
But that's because he's reacting to what he's been told.
Yeah.
And that's like the thing is like everyone on this for some fucking reason, other than now I guess their men got killed, so it's like you killed my fucking brothers type of
Yeah.
thing. But it's
Yeah.
like that's what happens in war, dude. Like I don't get it. Like it's not Dudikoff's fault.
Like they're even razzing him like, oh, did you get to make out with the daughter? I hope it
Oh
was
my-
worth
oh,
it and all this other
yeah.
stuff. I'm like, Jesus.
So when they get away, like they jump, they do like
Oh,
the
yeah.
predator waterfall jump into this fucking ravine.
Yeah.
And this is where Charlie got the body double for Dudikoff, dude, because Dudikoff takes off his shirt and his 12 pack is showing. But we all know that was really Charlie.
That was me.
He was doing Dudikoff a solid. He goes, "Look, man, I got you. You take a breather." And Charlie's and you know she's like, "Well, what do you think if my dad seen us out here like this? He would absolutely kill you." I'm like, "Shut the fuck
Oh my God.
up, dude."
She was pretty annoying in this movie.
Look at me, I'm all wet. Of course, he just jumped into a goddamn ravine. And
She's
I'm
all like, I can take care of myself. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Like, bitch, he just saved you.
You see what happened the last time you took care of yourself? You flipped the car.
in 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, like you got
So
away.
dumb.
You were getting away.
Trust me, those old Caprices didn't have power that you couldn't handle back in the day. You
Yeah,
know,
dude.
it eventually would go, not wreck as soon as you hit the gas pedal.
But after all of that, and like the part where Dudikoff, they're trying to close it the first time he talks, right? He goes, "Are you okay?"
Oh yeah, yeah, it is.
Like that's the very first thing he says in the whole movie.
Yep, it is. That's like
And-
14 minutes in.
Yeah.
First
like-
words.
Yeah, and then we fast forward to what Charlie's talking about, dude. Jackson is my absolute favorite fucking person in this movie.
Dude, he goads him into that fight, man. And just,
Dude, and embarrassing
he
himself.
does.
More than once. Dude.
Well, wow, yeah, Dudikoff is just like he's basically like, you can't touch me. Like, there's
Hold
nothing you
on.
can do. Like every time he tries to hit him, he dodges it, knocks him down.
Let me
It's
put
like,
a
dude.
mop bucket on my head so I can't
Dude.
fucking
Oh, he's like,
see
right
you.
here.
Yeah, dude.
Go ahead, I dare you. Swing.
That was the
Fucking
same
dodge it.
as giving him the middle finger right to his face, was putting that
Yes,
mop
yes,
bucket
it
on
was.
his head like, all right, free shot, go for it, and still fucked it up and got flipped on his ass, which is great, man. I don't know. I enjoy it. The crowd's kind of shifting to Dudikoff's side. Jackson keeps
Yeah,
yelling
yeah,
at everyone, shut up! What are you gonna do? I got this. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you
And
go
then,
ahead.
then they have like this like weird embrace afterwards, like like that weird handshake where you kind of miss and you're like bunching up their fingers.
Do you know,
with
like
each other.
like this?
I was like, that looks real weird.
Yeah,
you know what that's
it's
do you know what that's
awkward.
called?
And then
That's a guitar
No.
player's handshake, dude. If you ever shake
Is
the
it
hand of a
really?
guitar player, that's like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
did
either.
not know that.
I'm a bass player. I'm just talking shit about guitar players, but
Oh.
yeah. But no, I see what you mean. Like it wasn't like a full. I was waiting for the type.
Yeah, like they
handshake.
did. I was like, this is gonna be awesome, and it was kind of like that's.
Well,
kinda,
you know, they're not
whatever.
they're cool, but not real cool at this point.
Yeah, you just see the finger in the middle go.
Of course, that douchebag commander walks up and he's like, I saw it all. This guy started it. Joe started it, and they're all like, dude, no, like we were like messing with him. Like we didn't do anything, and he just was like, nope, I saw it was him, and he just pretty much told that guy like, fuck off, he's getting in trouble. I don't care what you say. I was like,
They
"Man,
also
damn."
dropped the nugget that Jackson is like the martial arts instructor on the base, and he's
Oh, yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
teaching the soldiers martial arts, and then he got his ass completely handed to him. So it's like, you ain't that good.
No.
Hey, where'd you learn those moves at?
The
On
street.
streets.
The street.
I learned it from watching YouTube videos.
It's actually true,
Yeah.
because when Dudikoff got cast as this, he had 0 martial arts training.
Wow.
And Steve James was a martial artist.
Yeah, okay.
So there was a little bit of like Dudikoff was like, leery of him because he didn't want to look like he was being upstaged.
Sure.
Yeah.
They didn't really get along too good during this one, not till like part 2, and now they're cool.
Of course,
But,
Dudikoff
yeah.
whooped his ass.
Dudikoff learned all of the martial arts he did. And like they said, basically by the end of production, he was pretty much a black belt. Like he had progressed
Wow.
that far in
Pretty
learning.
good.
When you're getting paid to learn, I feel like you could get through the belts pretty quick. It's not like going every
yeah.
Thursday when your mom and dad drop you off.
Sit. Yeah.
What'd you learn today? This one. It's just one move. That's the,
What is the table? Is the table made of wood? Watch this.
yeah,
Yeah.
boom.
Ah! no,
He'll
Charlie. Headbutts are for icebergs.
He'll be asleep
That's
for
right,
another
that's right.
30 minutes.
The one thing, I don't know if this bothered you guys or anybody else, but when he was talking to him, like, where'd you learn that from the streets? He's like, bullshit, man. But the whole time, Joe Dudikoff's character is like throwing trash in the back of a truck or whatever, like a little like gator. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
But
the little go-kart.
it was bothering me that he wasn't tying these bags up. He was just dumping the whole thing in there. And
He didn't give a
every time he
shit.
did it, I was like, will you please tie the fucking bag before you put that in there?
Mickey's dadarisms are coming out. I told you once.
I'm
You're
pretty sure
just
one of,
dumping the
those,
trash in there.
one of those only had like 1 or 2 pieces of trash in
Yeah,
it. The whole
it's a
thing.
waste. Come on, man.
Yeah. But yeah, he was sitting there like, and then eventually, Jackson gets Dudikoff to like crack a little bit. He goes, "It's a long story." And he goes, "Okay. Well, where did you learn it?" "I don't remember anything from my childhood.
Nothing.
Uh,
And all
My
we've gotten
mind has
is,
been erased."
yeah, he's like, I got amnesia or something like that. We've gotten a couple of flashbacks to him being a kid learning with this older Japanese guy who's in a military outfit. And that's all that the audience gets at first of his past, but it's very mysterious.
Mm-hmm. And I guess I didn't see that part because when we are walking around with the bad guys and the main bad, the guy that's like supplying all the stuff, has like a pond in his backyard that looks like a swimming pool.
Yeah.
What is the hydroponics for that? Like, what is he growing?
It looked like just water lilies or, like lily pads. I
But
don't
there's a
know
guy
what
out
else
there
it was.
like farming it. Like they do like wheat and grass and rice and
Yeah.
all that shit. Like, what is he farming? Like, it's weird because it didn't look natural. Like,
Well,
like,
he's not farming. He's the landscaper. He's the,
Oh, I thought he was okay. So technically he was tending to it, but not in the way I thought he was.
because that's how they explain to us, because it was his name, Salazar or whatever it was. I can't remember. He's like, yeah, this is what's his nuts. We found him in the jungle, and it turns out he is this great gardener. He has done everything here, everything to do with the plants. But
Okay.
we've seen him in the flashbacks with young Dudikoff. So we're starting to be like, whoa, wait, I've seen that guy before. What's going on? Go ahead, Mickey.
That guy that you're talking about, that's the French guy you're talking about, right? You said Salazar.
Yeah, which I can't remember.
Well,
what
his name,
was.
I looked it up. His name is Victor Ortega, right?
Ortega. It's on the fucking semi truck the entire movie.
This guy has a very Hispanic name, or Latin name, and he's speaking French. And I was like, what the hell, man? And he wasn't speaking French very well either.
No.
And the whole time I'm just like, I was kind of making fun of his accent, but at the same time, it was kind of cool. I don't know how to explain it, but I just realized when you said Salazar, I was like, what was his name? Because I didn't remember either. I was like, Ortega, that's like a Hispanic name. Why is he speaking French?
Why is this ninja American, Mickey?
You're right. I mean, I don't know.
No, I don't know. But yeah, they're like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Gardner," and he like looks at him, and they're like, "Oh,
The iconic John Fujioka, by the way, or whatever.
Yeah.
Fujioka. Yeah.
he goes, he doesn't speak, and he just like stares at him, so he's like very ominous and mysterious, which I really liked.
Yeah.
No, I like him. Plus, we get to see the Black Star Ninja unmasked, and he's kind of getting.
It's got a teardrop.
Is this the training part we're getting to, or are we just where they're like talking at the?
It's kind of like just we're finding out that there's what had happened with Dudikoff.
Yeah.
We're finding out the story behind it, which is basically that was a shipment for them.
Yeah.
And that the Black Star Ninja, and that's the name of this dude, is Black Star Ninja.
Yeah.
They don't call him
That's it.
anything else. It's Tadashi Yamashita.
Yeah.
Tadashi Yamashita. Why they didn't just get what's his name from
Al Leong?
Ninja 3? No, Ninja 3, The Domination.
Yeah.
That was in every Canon movie, and his name is completely left my brain right now.
Shokazuki.
Yeah.
Shokazuki. It's like, why not
Yeah.
just get Shokazuki to play this guy?
Why not get Al Leong?
Well, this was also originally pitched to Chuck Norris instead of Dudikoff. This was done for him.
And the whole reason he
Oh.
didn't want to do it is because he had to wear a ninja mask, right? But you're
Right.
only
But when you watch the
it's only
movie,
10 minutes like total that he's wearing that mask.
yeah, like it's not that bad.
I read
Chuck.
that trivia
But-
too, and then before I watched the movie, and I was like, oh, he must be in this thing the whole
Yeah.
time. He's only in it for like 10 minutes. I don't even think it was 10 minutes he was in that mask.
No,
Yeah.
mostly at the end because he doesn't even
Yeah.
get the outfit
Yeah.
till the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I took away from it though, watching back now, is even at the time I first watched this, I knew who Chuck Norris was. I had seen most of his filmography. So to watch a movie where I'm supposed to believe that he is this young guy that no one knows, who just happens to know
Right,
martial
right.
arts, who no one takes serious, it's hard for me to break that. That's Chuck fucking Norris
Yeah,
in my brain.
It wouldn't have worked.
Sure.
Dudikoff was a fresh enough face and new that you're like, even as a viewer, you're like, oh, can this guy hold his own? Like, until you start seeing more and more of the fights, then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I also it caught me off guard watching Steve James during this fight with him and Dudikoff at first, because I'm like, man, I remember Steve James being a lot more jacked. I don't know why he looks so skinny. And then you get to the end of this movie, and I swear he's taken all of the steroids
It's
and
ripped.
all of
Yeah.
the baby oil. Not saying he did. No, it's like, but I'm just saying the way he comes out, fucking on the back of that Jeep with the
Yes.
machine gun and the Rambo headband, and
Mhm.
his muscles are glistening. I think Dudikoff pissed him off in real life, and he's like, "Fuck you! I'm taking over now."
But
So
Yamashita shows up again in a movie we're probably
Oh,
going
what's
to be
that?
covering. It's a sequel with Simple Lou in it.
Let's go.
Cage 2.
Ooh, Cage 2.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, no, what Mickey was alluding to, like we see this beautiful like valley home, right? Like there's the garden and everything, and it pans back, and then you see like the evil minion training facility behind it.
Did anyone start hearing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme in the back of their head? Because they're all
Why
color coded, and I was like,
are-
dude, what the fuck?
Why are there Technicolor
There's
ninjas?
purple,
That's what happens in Three
purple,
Ninjas.
orange, yellow, red, black, and there's probably another one I missed, but I was like, what? Blue?
There's blue.
Well, there's
Yeah.
one black.
Yeah.
That's the Black Star Ninja.
Yeah, but
But-
yeah, I was like, you're not. I was like, I don't know. Is that the
I don't
levels
know.
of
Yeah.
training, and just so they
They
know
don't
who's
get
who?
belts.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not belts. They
yeah,
get full
they're-
outfit.
They're each have a specialty. I don't know what. Like yellow is the knife ninja. Red is the I don't know.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
We're going foot soldier color code in the video
Yeah.
games.
Your
So
heavy
every
weapon
time-
soldier. Yes, exactly. There you
Yeah.
go. You played
Yeah.
if you played Turtles in Time or the X-Men arcade game, you know that the Sentinels or the Foot Soldiers have different colors depending on what they can do. That's kind of
right, and that lets you know, because if there was a white foot soldier coming at you, I think they had the katanas.
Yeah.
If you had like the purple ones, they threw a knife. The blue ones were just normal and would punch you. Then
the red ones had explosions.
The red ones had explosions, and the yellow ones, were they the jumpers?
Yes.
I can't remember. Yeah.
I just played through it.
I've got it on my Xbox. I bought that collection, the Ninja Turtle collection one. So yeah, I totally felt that. I also will forever remember that scene in Wayne's World where they open the door and you're like, whoa, what's this? He goes, I don't know. I've just always wanted to open the door to a bunch of ninjas training. And they go, cool. And then shut the door.
But yeah, so you have they're watching all this training going on. And then you have the Black Star Ninja who walks up and he goes, my name is Betty. And
I as well have.
And you will smack me and I will fight all of you. And dude, and there's like 9 of them that they're going, against him. And he whoops the fuck out of this posse of ninjas.
Yeah.
Dude. And then he gets that.
They're showing how good
they're training, right? Like that's the whole point is they're sparring.
They're training.
And then you get old Buddy. Then you get old Buddy that gets the kendo stick to the neck.
And well, he gets the nod from the French Polynesian dude. I don't know where he's from, but it's like a demonstration. And then the one guy looks at him and goes, "Oh, don't worry. They consider it a great honor to be killed by the Black Star Ninja." And I was like,
"Yes, thank you."
What? I don't think that dude was ready to die. He didn't
wait, whoa.
That was a great
Don't
honor.
worry
for
about
him.
it.
It's cool.
It was like the same dude that got frozen.
We're gonna send some really nice flowers to his family.
It's like the same dude that had the spar against Sub-Zero in the first Mortal Kombat movie, not knowing his ass was going to get blasted into ice and then shatter. You know,
it was a great honor to be killed by Sub-Zero in that movie.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, then Dudikoff gets court-martialed, right? Like he's
up for court-martial. Yeah,
he's up for court-martial. He is grounded to the
base.
The base, right? Like he can't leave, can't do anything. And old dickhead from the beginning is like, "Hey, so
he's getting cool now, though. He's getting cool.
You know, I don't know. I think sure he did him a solid by saying, "Yeah, go deliver this note for me to this girl that I'm gonna be late on a date with." And there's the fucking Colonel's daughter, just sitting there. Look,
you got Mickey. Yeah.
Well, so
sorry.
Hold on. You went way fast.
He's like, you could take my bike, but how are you gonna get out of the base? He was like, I got an idea. I mean, he looks and somebody obviously built a ramp over the wall, right? Like it's not like, you know, like some stuff he could jump. No, somebody built a ramp, and he's like, like first of all, I was like, oh, here he goes. Yeah. He stops, he turns around, comes back, and then like hauls ass, jumps it. And I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but that stuntman ate shit when he landed. Like his face hit the handlebars so hard. I was like,
the first bounce, he landed straight up and down, so it all transferred through his spine. That guy's paralyzed now. I guarantee
he had to have lost a tooth or two.
Yeah, I'm kind of fucked up right now, guys. Will you still let me be a stuntman? Like, yeah, Dave, come on, Dave. You can still do stunts.
And the whole time, Jackson's like, "This is my baby. Please do not do anything to it."
Oh god,
yeah. That's
he just fucked it up. Just like
gone. It bottomed out. It is done. But no, yeah. So I love the motorcycle jump. I mean, that's like in 80s things we've seen, like, you know, either in a car, like Navy SEALs when Charlie Sheen gets on his car off the back of the tow truck, or, you know, you got Top Gun where he's on his motorcycle racing the jets. I mean, that's just classic shit that I expect to be in a movie. But yeah, the daughter's all like, "Oh, come on." But there's like one restaurant on the entire fucking island, and she takes him there where the guy that fucking hates his guts and the main villain are also having dinner.
I love that exchange of look because Dudikoff's like, "I know who you are and I know who you are." And
Yeah.
they're both over there like chomping cigars and just like staring back at Dudikoff, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm in some shit now."
So we're pretty much to the end of this date, which also made me realize watching this movie again today, going, why is this movie rated R? There's no nudity in this movie. The blood and gore isn't really what I would call blood and gore.
I don't even remember seeing any real like blood. You know what I mean?
I think it would just be for the ninja action.
It probably is. I mean, I know we don't do it on this show, but I did read there's like 114 people die. That's like the body count
awesome.
in this movie. And I'm like, damn, Canon's bringing it.
I can't remember. I don't even think they dropped like an F-bomb in this movie, did they?
I'm looking at the parents' guide and it says moderate.
According to Google, it says American Ninja is rated R primarily due to its significant amount of martial arts violence.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To me, this is like PG-13.
Hell yeah, it is.
Easily,
and that's where I was like, why do I feel like 10, 11, this is a great entry movie for a kid that's, into this martial arts stuff, and has got an affinity for it. But anyway, I was just noticing that because I was like, man, you never see her naked. There's no like naked girl posters in the barracks or anything like that.
In the barracks, she's like holding her boobs there because I noticed it in the background. And I was a little worried.
Mickey was looking for it.
I was a little worried when a man took my knife and like split her skirt earlier. I was like, wait a minute, what's about to go down right here?
Yeah.
That's
he
just
made some shorts.
Yeah.
She could run, yeah.
She had shorts.
What do you think he ordered at that restaurant?
Cheeseburger.
I don't know.
Like what do American ninjas eat?
Cheeseburger.
I was gonna say I think it's cheese and with American cheese on it. That's exactly what you do.
And some Szechuan sauce. I don't know.
Yeah. Some crinkle fries.
only some fancy sauce, please.
Oh yeah.
That's it, man. But no, so they get done with this, and we end up back in the barracks, and old dude that's like in on this scheme busts into the barracks. All these dudes are like asleep. Like Dudikoff's out. They're having to wake his ass up. And that's when he's like, you're a piece of shit for helping him. You're going to do more work. And then Dudikoff to the motor pool. And at that point I went, the motor pool is not a punishment.
It's a setup though.
Yeah. Well, it's a setup,
Yeah.
But my dad ran the motor pool in the Army. And I'm just like, most guys wanted the motor pool.
I would have been
duty.
like, sweet.
Yeah, I'd have been like, I'm in.
Motor what?
It's called the motor pool. It's where you take care of all the vehicles.
Okay.
Not the motor boat. That's what didn't make this movie R-rated.
Little do you know there were boats in there.
That's right.
Probably was some they're on the water around there,
Yeah,
so I'm sure there's some military boats around there, but that's a whole different division. There's like one Navy station outside, and that's because you touch the water, you got to be Navy. That's how that works. I don't know. It doesn't. But yeah, so he gets sent on this delivery, basically, in the military truck to a warehouse, and to ask directions from two dudes that are totally not sketchy looking. like we're not bad guys. Wink, wink, wink.
They're wearing the military suit but have a ninja mask on.
Yeah.
I would have paid good money to have that happen in this movie, where the ninjas are hiding as soldiers, but they still have the fucking mask on, but wearing fatigues over top. Not one camouflage ninja in this movie, guys. What the fuck?
How'd you know it was him? Because donuts don't wear alligator shoes.
But he drives this truck in there to the obvious setup. And again, these ninjas do not know how to hide very well. Like Dudikoff has like spidey senses knowing these guys are around. And they do I know he didn't know martial arts. I know this is kind of like his first movie. I just wish they could have edited it better to where it didn't look like he jumps and then a second later this ninja star would come through or an arrow. Yeah. It's like, make it look a little closer for him to dive, duck, and dodge from the wrenches
he is
being thrown at him.
He is diving and combat rolling a lot in this movie.
Yeah.
And like, we missed it like at the beginning, dude. He does a great one because the guy turns around to shoot him. He just like boom, like dives to the left real fast. But yeah, there's a lot of that.
We went from somersaults to combat dives in our 2 movies this month. But did you see a special appearance by one of our favorite weapons here on B Action? Blow dart.
It's back. It doesn't clog.
It doesn't.
It never jams.
Never jams.
Never doesn't jams, dude. Oh man, but yeah, no, I think the reason why Dudikoff jumped so early is because Canon was they were so coy about hurting him, but just as coy as they are about blowing up their helicopters.
Yeah,
they make sure it's far enough away to trick the eye.
Yeah,
to make sure that the helicopter doesn't blow up.
No, that's totally fine. But yeah, he easily takes out these ninjas.
Like
our two not bad guys have stolen the truck, and he chases them out doing some parkour shit out the building.
The parkour in this movie, I was like, dude, was this the first time there's a parkour in a movie?
I could be, man. I need to rewatch Enter the Ninja, which is like Canon's first ninja movie. It's kind of like what started the craze.
Because dude was running across rooftops, jumping from here to there. I was like, dude,
jumping to the building. He jumps on dude's motorcycle and fights him. Puts that dude in the sidecar and rams into the military truck with the dude in the sidecar. I was like, that's the Canon I know and love right there, man.
Yeah.
Then he gets fucking ran over by the truck, but Dudikoff's body's not there.
My god, that fucking guy's like,
and he's hanging on.
Evil man laughing, dude.
This is badass. Go ahead.
This is, but this truck, he runs it right into the front. He runs over, and Dudikoff's hanging on. But this is how much I love Canon. This is how unwasteful Canon is. They will film a shot and use every bit of it because I know they did all that at the same time as running over the truck and the very next scene with Dudikoff under it.
Yeah.
Because a piece of the fucking motorcycle falls out of the truck as it goes through the gate. There is like a flywheel, one of the small ones off the side of the engine. Because I was like, is that the goddamn crank pulley? No, it's a piece of the motorcycle rolls down the road. And I went, you motherfuckers just shot that full. Stunt guy hanging on the front of the truck, going down the road through the through the gate. And I couldn't help but laugh. Yeah. Just because I love that shit. It is a lot of fun. And then he hides under. It's a deuce and a half. I believe it.
That was
probably
impressive.
Find a spot to hide.
He goes from hanging on to the grill of this thing and like slowly climbs his way down underneath the truck. I was like, dude. Pretty badass.
Yeah.
What he should have done was put a ninja star in between his toes.
Just
he
was on delivery. He didn't have his ninja stars with him at that time.
He doesn't have his ninja weapons yet, man. We're gonna get there.
That's right.
He doesn't become all of the ninjas.
He's not the ultimate American ninja yet.
He couldn't find the tire iron quick enough to fling it through the windshield. Fucking guy's like, he's just throwing tire irons at me, man. I'm not fucking with him.
Dude, it's kind of like it's like the cartoon. It's like it's imprinted on his face and his body, like the shape of the tire iron, dude.
He's like Home Alone style, like the iron.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the part where they end up going to
Ortega's mansion and building or whatever. Yeah, where they're doing the deal. Where they're doing the deal. Yeah.
Yeah. And go ahead.
No.
So this is where he tries to double cross them, right? Like he's that's at the end of the movie.
Not yet.
No,
he's
that's
hiding. They drive into Ortega's like warehouse, right? Because there's a special gun in there or a missile launcher.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo Super Bazooka.
The guys he's doing a deal with were like, you got to get us this, or there's no deal. And he's like, I'll get it, don't worry. And he's trying to he's trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, pun intended, because he's going to kill Dudikov's character in the same.
Did he go to the weapons maker from Beowulf?
Maybe.
I don't know how many more electronics you could put on a shoulder fire rocket launcher. Dude. Our most modern Stinger launchers are not as fucking complicated as the thing that they took out of this box in 1985.
American Gladiator style, dude. That's what that shit looked like.
It had a 20-foot extension cord. It swear to God it did.
It plugs in.
I gotta charge this bitch before I could fire a rocket off. Get the jumper cables.
Not
You hook
enough
it to the
energy.
battery.
But
Oh,
this
my
is
goodness,
so
dude.
they see it or whatever, and then they leave, and then Joe Dudikoff comes out from under because he wants to see what it is, and he hops up in there and sees it, and then they come back. I forgot, one of the guys catches him. He hits him, but the gunshot goes off, and everybody runs in.
One gunshot goes off, and then they hunt him, but he goes
parkour,
up.
dude, straight up to the rafters, like quick. I was like, that was impressive.
Dudikoff, vanish!
Yeah, ninja vanish.
Well, I'm sitting there going, all these ninjas are looking for him. No one looked up.
Dude.
Oh, this is okay. So yeah, all that's happening, right? And then this is where Dudikoff's running to the field, and that's where he gets intercepted by the gardener.
Yeah. He's
right. The gardener's like, you go this way. He's talking to him, and it's like, we didn't hear you talk throughout the whole movie.
Do I know you?
And, and he tells Dudikoff to go this way. They're not going to check that way. They'll check that way for sure. And I didn't know there are now two things I'm afraid of in the tall grass. One of them is ninjas. Because these ninjas are running through the tall grass.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. The other one is velociraptors.
Okay.
That's true too.
Ninjas and velociraptors.
Ninjas and velociraptors in the fucking tall grass, dude. And he gets away, and you see the fucking Black Star Ninja. He's like scanning the area, and he's getting all mad because they're losing. Scanning
for American ninjas.
Oh my god! And is this where we get the lore dump? Like right here, where Dudikoff ends up.
Not yet.
No.
Okay, I'm all over the place. This
good.
is the fucking tape
because he's going back to the base to kind of tell everybody what he found out.
So this is when he gets arrested by the MPs at the gate.
Nobody believes him.
Yeah, nobody believes him. I think Steve James and the girl tried to talk to her dad, the colonel, and he's like, "No, I don't want to hear it. I don't care."
Hey, shut the fuck up and get out of here.
Yeah.
And Jackson's like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, and Jackson, is trying to find out why they put him in jail, but it's all just a setup so that they can, because they keep sending minions to kill the American ninja, to kill Joe.
Yeah.
So this is now the Black Star Ninja's like, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah.
Because y'all are making me look bad because I trained you. So now he goes to the jailhouse to kill Joe.
That's right.
Except now you might as well put a fucking bells on him and laser lights because he is not stealthy.
No.
Whatsoever.
And he kicks that door open, dude, or he might as well have.
Yeah.
When he kicks open the iron door, he's like, I'm fucking here, guys.
What's up, bitches? Just anything. It's like, you are not, like, I wanted him to, like, just appear, like, in the cell or some shit,
Step out of the shadow.
Yes.
Yeah, get some of that mystical shit. And he takes out, like, all these guards that we've only seen for a second and opens up Joe's cell and sees what I would have left if I snuck out of my bedroom from my parents.
Hey, boy!
I was still asleep. Drives that sword through a pillow and realizes he's not here. There's only one fucking place to hide in this whole goddamn jail cell, which is behind the shitter wall. And you see Joe hiding by the shitter and then jumps over it. Another guard comes running in and, the Black Ninja has to fight him. Why the fuck did Joe not just shut the jail door with the ninja in there?
Eat shit, you're in there now.
Yeah. Suck it, bitch.
You guys want proof? Look at this fucking guy in here.
Yeah. Roll fucking credits. I win. I'm the American Ninja. Cue Kid Rock.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he runs over to the bunker where all these people are like, now everyone's looking for him.
Yeah, there's like a huge, it's chaos now. Yeah. Alarms going off.
Fugitive escaped, and it's this one guy, and he's hiding behind a wall, and he goes, whoosh, whoosh, and grabs Jackson like immediately. Like he lets like 5 people run by, and he goes, I need your fucking help, dude. I need your help. And you gotta prove that I'm innocent. And then that's when they end up going to the colonel's house. He goes like, hey, so like they take this Jeep, like which these Jeeps are bad as fuck.
I love Jeeps.
Yeah, especially
Jeeps are fun.
Army Jeeps.
This,
Yeah.
dude, this little one that he has right here is fucking tight, dude. And they end up going to the colonel's house or the general, whoever, whatever the fuck he is.
He's a colonel.
And the daughter's outside, and she's like, "Hey, I heard a lot of people are looking for you right now." and Jackson's like, "We need to convince your dad that this is what the fuck's going on."
Yeah.
Goes in there, literally convinces this man to, set up the investigation. Right? He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna call them. Investigation starts right now." Gets on the phone. He goes, "Oh, okay." Find out that this dickhead is part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
he is part of the ordeal now.
The plot
And
thickens.
and he grabs his daughter and they're like, "Arrest him!" And all this shit's happening, and everything that's happened with Dudikoff throughout the whole movie. The colonel goes, "Don't you? What's her name? Mercedes or
Oh fuck, I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
It's Patricia, the other Mercedes.
Yeah.
Patricia, don't you know that he's been to jail before?"
Dun dun dun.
Dude, and that's like the end of the fucking world for her, dude, because did you really go to jail? I'm like, you just fucking met this guy.
Is it true, Joe? Is it true?
Then he goes, throws a thing on the floor and he vanishes.
Well, no, he
Right,
jumps out the window.
Yeah.
They pull the guns, and he doesn't like throw Steve James, but he shoves Steve James a little bit as a distraction.
Yeah.
And then he
Nudges
jumps out.
him, yeah.
He jumps out that window into the van. I about busted out laughing because I've seen this movie a few times and I never paid attention to it. When all the MPs run outside after Dudikoff takes off in the Jeep, they all like drop their M16s ready to fire. And Steve James comes running out this door and kicks a gun out of some dude's hand.
The very last guy, yeah.
The last guy.
My bad.
But he stops and looks at him and puts his hands up and says, "My bad," and laughs. And I went, that wasn't in the script. Steve James just got excited to be in the action part and kicked some extra's hand and then apologized.
They're like, "You know what, sir? Since you survived getting your hands kicked as a stuntman, we're going to go ahead and put you in this bunker in a movie called Invasion USA.
Oh my God.
And you get to be a stuntman in that movie. And we promise you're not going to get hurt in that one."
It's like, don't worry. The door's like 50 feet away. You're going to be fine.
You're totally fine.
Do not worry about it, okay? We're professionals here.
I've done this 100 times. It's totally fine. But then we get a pretty cool military Jeep chase. Which, I like this. Go, Mickey.
He's the dickhead's chasing him, right? The guy that's been
the sergeant,
and on his ass the whole time. I forgot how it happens, but somehow his Jeep runs off to the road and hits like this tiniest tree and then explodes.
Oh yeah,
I love when he looks at the guy driving. He goes, "Get the fuck out!" And the guy looks at him. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Get out of the Jeep now!" And they're going like 50.
Yeah, he goes, "I will shoot you in the head if you do not get out of the Jeep."
Yeah.
And he shoves old buddy out of the Jeep and takes over the wheel. And and then there,
when he does that, they're going around that curve. Dude had it on 3 wheels.
He
that
did.
Jeep had the front wheel up in the air.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, he almost had 2. But those Jeeps, you could run them off of a cliff and they wouldn't explode like that. This thing hit a sapling and burst into flame.
Charlie's sitting there going like this.
What I like though after this is that Ninja like sneaks up to Patricia's bedroom because now he needs some bait for old Joe Boy.
Yeah,
he
they need a
keeps getting away.
hostage.
No matter what he does, that motherfucker keeps getting away. He's like, I got something for him.
He's very skilled.
Puts the Vulcan nerve pinch on her. And she's like, ugh. And then, like, I thought he killed her for a second because he took something out and stabbed her in the neck. I was like, did he just kill her? No, it was like poison or something.
He got that trank from Dr. Venkman.
That's what. Yeah.
That's what he got that from.
But that was pretty funny to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And this is where Joe meets up with his old
he finally
father, teacher,
lore dump.
whatever. We get the full lore dump. We get, a 6-year-old Dudikoff being trained how to jump and play around trees. I didn't need somebody teaching me how to climb a tree. I knew how to do that myself.
He
But
learned all the martial arts by watching his master from a cage, imitating him.
we're not doing that one yet. Soon.
Okay.
We'll do that one soon. But yeah, so you get the lore dump that this guy found Joe. We still don't know how. Like he just says, I found you and I raised you as my own.
We don't know how.
We did get that this guy was a Japanese soldier and he didn't even know that the war was over. So we know it's been at least,
Did they ever say where this was? I don't remember them saying.
I don't think they did.
I feel like it's in the Philippines or at least in those like islands out there because that made no sense why that guy.
I think they left it obscure enough that it's just some type of Asian island that we have a base on.
And then there's just a random explosion and he gets amnesia. Like I was like, what is that explosion? Like
it was construction workers, is what they say. Because at the beginning of the movie, when he's telling Steve James, he goes, "I was found by construction workers."
Were they building Ortega's mansion? Is that what
they might have been?
Yeah, the movie takes place in the Philippines.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I was like, because a Japanese soldier from World War II would be there,
right? It kind of makes sense. Yeah. But so little Joe's playing on rocks that were laced with dynamite and ready to be exploded. I did like he goes, "I named you Joe. It was the only American name I knew."
The only American word he knew, it was fucking Joe.
G.I. Joe, baby.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. He's
Charlie, you're telling me you didn't play on rocks of dynamite as a kid?
Didn't have dynamite in them, but I did play on rocks.
Shards of glass, something.
I learned it in the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
You see Charlie, they're like fashioning a shuriken out of this stone.
That I probably did. Yeah.
It's funny.
Made all kinds of weapons.
As he's like, telling his backstory, he's introducing the weapons to him, and that's how he's like, oh, he gets another memory. This is the katana. This is the sai. This is the shuriken, and like. It's like unlocking pieces of his memory as he goes through the weapons. And
he starts. They recite the lessons and stuff
he
like
does
that.
Like the fire, earth, water, wind. I think is what he did. Avatar.
I think that's what
he's the last Airbender.
Go planet.
The things I needed subtitles for, Tubi didn't put up in subtitle for some reason.
The last American Ninja Airbender, and like this is when
you just described Captain Planet, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
It clicks for him now.
Dudikoff has
the American Ninja,
and the suit up scene, dude. He's all of the Power Rangers put together.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Every color makes black. That's how that works. That's science.
Right.
See,
yeah.
And so now we get the arms deal with these other guys that are trying to buy this Super Nintendo rocket launcher, and they're all at the.
I don't know.
Like it's a lot of money for like maybe 10 rocket launchers. I was like $4 million. Like
it was the truck too. Like whatever was in the truck.
Yeah. Well, how are they going to get it all on that one helicopter? Like, were you just going to be like, cool, thanks, deliver it here? Like, now they have the weapon and the money?
Dude, they parked that fucking truck on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
Like right there is perfect. Don't you think it's a little too close?
Nah, it'd be fine. We got a helicopter. It's totally cool.
And then, they try to like ruse him, right? Like he lays out the money. He goes, show me the money. Shows him the money. And he's like, picks it up, checks to make sure it's real. And then all wads of 100s. And he goes to grab the suitcase. And then you have the strong, silent henchman. He's like, show us the goods first.
Yeah.
Snatches that case right back from him, dude.
Yeah. But it's during all this. I don't know if there was ever a double cross intended. I felt like this was just a deal that was going to happen. But Dudikoff shows up and he stands up on the roof with a bow and arrow.
He's on top of the truck.
Was he on a truck? Yeah. I thought he was
on top of the
building.
truck trailer. He's on top of the truck trailer.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
And he fires an arrow right at dude's foot.
Yeah.
And the black ninja like puts his foot right in front of the other dude, like, oh wait, I got you. Then he fires another one and he catches it.
Badass.
Like, right there. breaks the arrow, and then Dudikoff breaks his bow. I'm like, fuck you.
That's all he had left. He learned that. Those are the arrows he caught at the beginning of the movie.
That's my last 2
And
arrows.
old buddy returned the favor. He's like, you know what? You broke one of mine. I'm gonna break one of yours. Dudikoff's like, all right, man. That's all I got.
I don't need this bow anymore. Breaks it.
No unlimited ammo for me. And they're like, who is that guy up there? And Black Star Ninja goes, that's the American Ninja.
It's the American Ninja. Kid Rock plays in the background.
You see Eagly like behind him with his wings sprawled.
Now that would have been badass. I'd have got behind that.
This is where this is where the movie's like great. Like I love this last battle so much. And like because Dudikoff gets like surrounded by all the other black ninjas, even though they're not the Black Star Ninja.
Yeah.
And it's like about to go down, and then poof.
Smoke
Master
bomb.
Roshi is right beside him, ready to fucking go. Like, I got your back, dog.
I love
He comes
this.
floating in, Crouching Tiger style, dude. It was so cool, man.
Yeah, they're back to back, swords
Awesome.
out. You're just like, oh shit is about to go down.
And then you got Ortiz over there. He's like, who's tending to the garden? You know? Who is that man? He peels his mustache off, and they're like, and then he catches a side to the chest, man.
Oh yeah, they're fucking everybody up, and then somebody's like
they're-
gets the drop on Dudikoff and throws a shuriken or something, and my man jumps in front of it.
He takes one for Dudikoff, yeah.
Yeah. And
His-
both
his,
the eyes of Dudikoff
Master, no.
are fire. Like
Yeah.
he is pissed. You have done fucked up.
That's it.
And this battle keeps going on, but then
is
out
this
of
when the military gets there?
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
go ahead.
and then
Yeah, yeah.
out of nowhere, you just see this fucking convoy.
Martin Cove come in.
That's what it needed. No, but you get what's next best is fucking Steve James on the back of a battle buggy with a 50 cal shirt sleeves ripped off his shirt, oiled up like a Greek fucking god, just going nuts.
And there's
you
like
got
the APC with like a bunch of dudes hanging off of it.
You have APCs, you got the convoy vehicles, you got Jeeps, you got the dad, the colonel has now gone back to the side of good, and they are ready to fuck up ninjas and fuck bitches. That is what is happening at the end of this movie.
In that order.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Or fuck ninjas, kill bitches. I don't know. It's either one of those.
Who knows? I mean, yeah, it was the 70s. It was weird.
Yeah.
Right.
But you get equal amounts of awesome ninja on ninja action, and then military guys. But then you get Steve James, who gets his one-on-one fight. With the heavy hitter.
There's always
ninja.
that one, right? That one built like a brick shithouse martial arts dude.
He was bred to be a bad guy.
He is the tank, and he
He's
comes
like,
out no shirt, nothing.
Bolo style, dude.
Bolo, that's exactly.
He looks like the fucking Russian that's in, or the German that's in Raiders.
Yeah.
At the end of the plane, dude. Like they're just bred to be bad guys. You know what I mean? And this is what I was talking about earlier, man. He just sits there. He's like, yeah, and then he grabs the dude's nuts. Just squeezes them, dude. I'm like, oh, okay, dude.
Hey,
and that's not the only time. That's not the only time he does that in this fight. He does it like 3 times.
Well, look, he's fighting ninjas, and he's always gotten his ass kicked by the American one. He's not taking chances.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm saying, like, dude had enough, stamina and like pain tolerance to have that shit done to him more than one time, dude.
Oh, dude, it is insane. But no, it's a really good fight sequence, and then we finally get the finale, like one-on-one Black Star Ninja versus Dudikoff.
I like this because you finally get like the magic aspect of ninjas, what his master was talking about earlier, where my man like does something and like catches the rope on fire, like he shoots a fireball, through magic. I was like, dude, that was badass.
He had the chopping mall laser beam on his fucking arm.
Oh, dude.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay. So first off, he has the fucking Mandalorians screaming whatever coming out of his knuckles. Those, darts.
He was awesome. He was awesome. He had great weapons.
Yeah, this guy's ready to win. But yeah, 1985 ninjas had lasers on their fucking gauntlets. and fires a
Freaking
laser
laser beams.
at Dudikoff, and you're just like, dude, that is the one scene I will never forget, because even as a kid, I went, it's a fucking laser. What is going on? Like, I was waiting for some mystical type shit, and I guess part of me is like, okay, I'm kind of glad they didn't go that route, because it very well could have ended up being like Ninja 3, where they abuse it a little too much. But man, they abused other things, like, fuck it, give him a laser, fuck it, give him darts that shoot out of his knuckles and fireball launchers. And whoever the stuntman climbing the rope that was on fire, it was still on fire when he kept climbing. His hand, you could see it jump onto his glove, and he kind of like pats it out real quick. I was like, that's when they did stunts and didn't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, and it would make sense that the Black Star Ninja had all this technology, because look at what they were purchasing. Like that rocket launcher, I mean, like how high tech and shit that was. Like they shouldn't be not able to use this type of technology. I mean, I think if anyone of the group would have it, it would be him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's the one that's earned it. He's the one, like, he is the big fucking bad. He has to have it.
I don't have any issue with him using it, but I do like that it pretty much.
Think about it like this too. He's kind of like, I'm not gonna say he's dishonorable, but he was, because I mean, he was doing some shady shit. He probably broke some of the rules of the ninja anyway, so he's gonna use whatever weapons he needs to win a fight.
We're even told that he went down the path of the dark side.
Right.
Like, that's what the
something
we got,
dark
the
side.
Jedi.
He's not ninja side no more.
That's it. But then it finally gets down to where, like, he's pretty much exhausted all of his toys, like Boba Fett, and they have to go like sword on sword
in the pond. Yeah.
Yeah.
This pond sword fight's pretty awesome.
It's awesome, yeah.
But and you've also got the French guy has shot the colonel.
Oh yeah.
Straight in the chest, trying to save his daughter. Keeps her as a hostage. He gets in the helicopter, but he's like, wait, I have to watch this final fight. He wants to see.
Well, he gotta watch.
He did want to wait for the ninja. I think he said, like, wait for the Black Star Ninja or something like that.
Yeah, I think he says wait for the ninja, but it's also like, this motherfucker has gotten away from me 27 times in this movie. I gotta make sure he's dead. So, Dudikoff finally gets up on him, stabs the fucking Black Star Ninja right into the heart. I mean, yeah. And it's awesome. And then he runs to the helicopter to take it over. I've never seen a helicopter with pull-up bars on the front of its skid.
Dude, and I was like, all right, he's going to grab the legs. Nope. He took the scenic route on that helicopter and jumped on the front.
Yeah.
Jumped on the front. French dude jumps out onto the sides of the skids. I'm like, you're brave for a rich dude.
He is.
Like, he is out there trying to shoot him. He ends up on the other side, and again, in Canon quality, somehow the French guy's inside, what I imagine was his seatbelt buckled in the very next scene, because that's when he punches him in the face. All this is happening as Steve James has ran over to the truck pulled the rocket launcher out of the crate with the fucking extension cord plugged into the batteries. Looking through the sight thing, like, there's pieces on here, I don't know what the fuck they do, but they look cool.
Yeah.
It was the fucking American Gladiator gun that shoots the big Nerf balls at people. Dude, that's
when I would build Warhammer, I think they're called gribbles, all the leftover shit you would have, and you would just add them to other things that didn't actually, especially if you played orcs, it was a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That was this rocket launcher. Yeah. And Steve James is like, come on, Joe, get her. Jump off this thing. Just get her. And Joe grabs her, and they jump off of this. I love Canon, guys. I love Canon. And I will say this. It is the only studio that I give zero shits because I see mistakes or things I'm not supposed to see. But you see the fucking airbag they land on the roof in. It literally goes poof when they land in it. And I don't care because it's still fucking awesome. I saw the airbag he landed on top of the truck earlier. I saw the ramp he was supposed to jump up earlier. Yeah. I seen it all and I don't care. Yeah. And then they jump and Steve James fires this fucking rocket, and in Canon spectacularness, this helicopter explodes. If a helicopter ain't exploding, it ain't Canon. Oh my God, dude.
had the biggest shit-eating grin on his face. It's what I imagine Charlie would look like if he ever got to shoot a rocket launcher.
At a
You ain't
helicopter.
kidding, man.
At a helicopter. Yeah.
At anything.
Yeah.
just
I am a rose!
ear to ear shit-eating grin, dude. And
I love how he walks her down edge of the roof. And Steve James down there is like, throw her down to me. And he just like drops her. He's like, yeah.
Catch!
Yeah.
fucking hurls her, and he goes, oop, like he was already holding her, just jumped up when they hit record.
Yeah.
It's like there was no way that she would have fallen from that roof, and they were.
I hope they did. I hope that's what it was. I hope they just like, we got this. We're not setting the cameras up again. Just drop her. It's fine.
Oh my god, dude.
And then you get, the look on, the camera right on Dudikoff's face. He takes the mask off. Yeah. Stares out into the sky.
I'm a ninja now.
Credits roll. Eagle screech. That's it. American Ninja.
It looked like a match.
I was going to say, yeah, that's the MASH theme song.
Yeah. That's what it reminded me of, as it's panning out
see him.
and moving away. I was like, it's like fucking MASH.
You just see him walking away with his bag, and you're
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And
that's
then he opens
American
up a
Ninja
bar with a buddy.
with
Yeah.
Red Brown.
Dudikoff is Red Brown.
Yeah.
I'd buy that. I'd watch that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
All right, boys, let's get into things. Let's pick our favorite kill.
The boss says we're dealing with John Mortis.
Really? I heard he beat a guy to death with a toilet seat.
What? No way.
It's true. They also said he killed a man with a soft pretzel. Whoa! I don't even know which one of those sounds cooler.
It's definitely the pretzel.
Oh, all right. So, like I said, there's 114 people die in this.
Okay, not many to choose from.
Not many. So, I want Dustin to go first.
Okay.
And then we're going to see, because Mickey and I talked earlier, that we both picked a fairly obscure death. And I'm really curious if we keyed in on the same one. But, Dustin, what's your favorite kill in American Ninja?
I am absolutely sure that guy that caught the tire iron to the face is dead.
We'll count it.
Yeah.
He's gotta be, dude, because
Skull fracture.
it wasn't just a tire iron thrown at him. It was a tire iron thrown at him by the American Ninja.
Yeah.
Him. He didn't deserve it. He was just there. He clocked in for the day. Wanted to make an honest living of holding people up and stealing their shit.
Yeah.
Didn't know he was going to get a tire iron thrown at his face.
Nope.
Fair.
That's my pick.
All right. That's Dustin's. That's fair. All right. How do we do this, Mickey?
Okay.
Okay, I'll ask this.
Yeah.
That's it on Step Brother style?
What
on the count of three.
Was yours in the warehouse?
It was. You go first. I'll pick Go first.
Was he surrounded by a bunch of ninjas?
Yes, he was.
God damn it!
Go ahead.
God damn it!
Do it. You do it.
Oh, so he is he's in this warehouse where he drops off the truck, and he is surrounded by ninjas, and he gets a sword in the. Oh god damn it! He just hit the move, and
dude.
we picked the same one. He has taken out all of these ninjas. They have him backed up to these barrels up against the wall, and he is slicing and dicing, and he takes the sword and tucks it under his arm and shoves it through a barrel, and a fucking ninja pops up out of it dead.
He didn't even know he was there, man.
No one knew he was there. Dudikoff didn't know he was there. Pop goes the ninja, and he stabs. God damn it, Mickey, we picked the same one.
But what he stabs the guy, the ninja comes out with a sword. He takes the ninja sword and kills the guy in front of him.
That's a double whammy.
I lost my shit when he just killed a guy that he didn't even know was there. There's so many.
Or
ninjas.
did he?
It was his Spider-Man sense was tingling.
Yeah,
his
Duda was coughing.
Dudikoff tingle.
Oh, I love it. I love that we picked the same one. I knew it. I knew when I said mine's obscure and Mickey went, so's mine. I went, you son of a bitch. I know which one you picked. All right, let's talk poster.
Come on, you guys are making this too easy. You looked way tougher in your mug shots.
I'll lead this one out because I rented this movie at the rental store solely based on the cover. Seeing it say American Ninja, and it was like this blue-eyed blonde dude on the front cover, like see his full face, but he's wearing a ninja outfit, holding a sword with the American flag behind him. And I'm like, yep, okay, I want to see that movie. And so, yeah, I think that right there, just telling me it's an American Ninja, that's all I need to know going into this movie. So I think that the poster totally matches the vibe of the movie. So, Mickey, what about you, brother? What say you?
Dude, hell yeah. American flag. Dudikoff with a sword coming down on a ninja holding like defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
The deadliest art of the Orient is now in the hands of an American. Dude, hell yeah. This is the perfect poster for this movie. Totally matches the vibe. Totally matches the energy. Totally deserves it. Badass. Awesome.
100% awesome. Dustin, what say you, sir?
So the poster that I'm looking at is the one you guys have both described.
Yes.
It's badass. This poster definitely fits the vibe of this movie. The VHS cover I have is boring as shit.
Is that the fist? Is that the fist one where it's just
dude? It's
yeah.
That one. That's
Yep.
the one I have, and it's definitely not selling this movie like this other one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So I will go off the one that IMDb has as its profile picture, which, yes, that poster matches the vibe of the movie.
Yeah, I mean that's the one I've always remembered. I think that was a later release one with that. With that
sure, like
cover.
the MGM release of it, like the golden whatevers, because that's what mine is. Mine's like an anniversary release of MGM.
I think that's when they bought the distribution rights from
probably
Canon and put out all the VHSs and stuff. So cool. All right, well, it's time to do the things.
Okay, but are we talking Predator Arnold, Running Man Arnold, or like Batman and Robin Arnold?
All right. So, I'm worried. But let's see. I'm going to start with Mickey. Mickey, is this badass, basic, or boring?
Bomb.
Sorry.
Yeah. Everything we've talked about is badass. I mean, stunts, explosions, ninja stars, sword fights. It's badass. I can't hide it. Like, I can't, like, there's no suspense to it. It's just a badass movie from start to finish. Like, it's really badass in the beginning. It may lull a little bit here and there, but it's still just badass action. Like, pure, unadulterated, canon beauty action badass. So,
yes,
100% badass.
All right. Well, I'm going to go next. And yeah, there's no way I could even put American Ninja on this list and ever come in and say it's anything but badass. I've watched this movie I don't know how many times. I enjoy it. It's ninjas. It's the army. It's guns. It's swords. It's everything a 10-year-old boy with. It's blow darts. It's guys getting stabbed in barrels. It does it have its flaws? Yeah, it's a canon movie, okay? But I like the flaws, and that's kind of what endears it to me. It's not polished, it's not perfect, but it's charming, and it just brings a smile to my face every time I watch it. Even today, like, I really didn't have to watch this movie before we covered it, but I wanted to, and I just smile every time cool shit happens. Like when his teacher, his sensei, pops up in the battle out of the smoke. I am a kid again going, yeah. When he's walking out with the girl in his arms, what boy growing up didn't have daydreams of being the hero, saving his classmates or his best friends or the girl he liked in this weird thing you thought up in your brain? You were the fucking American Ninja at the end of that movie. That's your face whenever he pulls the mask off. It is 1000% American badass. That is what this movie is. Dustin, You got to follow this up. And not to put any pressure on you, but if you don't say a certain rating, we don't get to play a certain drop.
I thought you were about to threaten me saying Dudikoff too.
Yeah.
I wish I knew
you,
Dudikoff.
like you did with John Claude and you did with Matthias Hughes. You're like,
and Red Brown.
And Red Brown. You're like, I know Dudikoff. He'll come over there and fucking roundhouse you.
It will fuck you up.
I'm
sure I know someone that knows Dudikoff.
So, I alluded to at the beginning of this episode that I was taken out of this movie because I watched the VHS of it. Couldn't hear it, couldn't see it. Already had in my mind that I was not going to have a good time with it. And then I turned that shit off. Then I turned the Tubi one on. I'm like, okay, it's on Tubi. I'll give it a try. I have to watch it, you know? So, watched it and immediately made that clip while watching it.
Yeah, you did.
I was in the midst. I'm like, did he just throw a tire iron at this dude like a fucking pizza? Knocks old dude's fucking head off his shoulders.
Yeah.
There is so much ass kicking in this movie. There is so much ninja action in this movie. I easily could have done without the love interest. Like, in reality, she didn't even need to be there. Like,
True.
there was nothing that she provided to the plot. Nothing. But dude, when Jackson comes in to the picture, this movie takes an immediate right turn for me.
Nice.
And makes this movie 100% certified badass. Mickey, hit us with it.
You just got hit with a 100% certified USDA prime cut, double barrel, eagle screaming, battle axe swinging, high octane 454 big block, badass B action movie rating. Hell yeah, you are welcome.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Oh yeah, man. Dude, I was pleasantly surprised how much this movie turned around for me.
Yeah.
Depending on the version of it that I watched.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm not even exaggerating. I'll send it to you, Charlie. You watch it. You tell me. That VHS is hard to pay attention to.
No, I'll give it a shot. I mean, and I could see that.
Yeah.
And there's also like 4 more movies or something like that to go through.
Yes.
There's even one that there's no Dudikoff, but it's Steve James in it. So, yeah. I mean,
okay.
this franchise does good things. I enjoy them. I haven't watched them in a very long time, but I know the next one they end up on an island with ninjas or some shit like that with Dudikoff in there.
Assault on Ninja Island.
It damn well might as well have been, man. I'm telling you. They go to 11 in some of these sequels as they go, but awesome. That's what I expected for American Ninja on here. That is
Charlie.
Yeah, I know. Got to bring it up. I didn't bring as much energy. I am fighting something like everyone else in this fucking planet is. I don't know what's going around. We've all got it. So I'm sorry my energy might be a little low.
No, dude,
okay.
you had enough energy to threaten me.
I did. I was saving that. I was building up.
Conserving your energy.
I was conserving my energy. I needed to bring it. But that is our March. That is our February. Dustin, would you like to tell everyone what's happening in March on B Action?
Of course I would, Charlie. So the month of March for B Action is Dustin birthday month.
What?
Wee! Look, the 2 movies I got to pick.
Can I laugh in your face?
It took me a little longer to get there.
Jeez, he's sick, I understand. The 2 movies I picked are almost out of left field when it comes to the stuff I feel like we've already done on the show. Like they're not it's not the typical formula for over here, right? Like we haven't done anything like them.
Right.
Closest I guess would be Raw Force.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, well, no, not bad wise. No, I'm talking about like not traditional. So our very first one we are going to be doing is what I have been told and what I've always called it is the Japanese Street Fighter movie.
Fuck yeah.
It is called Future Cops.
I've seen this trailer.
Oh my god, dude. And it is going to be a good fucking time. And then later in the month we got another really good one too coming up. So yeah, March is gonna be full of bangers.
Full of all of the bangers.
Bangers.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Yeah, we are just come out of Pete month here pretty soon. Let's see when this
That's why
comes
Charlie's
out.
sick.
Yeah. I think we only got one more to go because this should have dropped on the 22nd. So our last episode of February is what the hell did we watch? Oh yeah, we watched The Stepfather.
Yeah, you watched the wrong one.
Yeah, I watched the wrong movie. The wrong one. My bad. And then we start our March and we are doing the March of Bangers. It is it's not themed, except our theme was fucking amazing movies. Anna is starting the month off with Scream. She's like, you assholes have gone long enough without talking about the greatest horror movie ever. So she's making us go through Scream, which we're all looking forward to. And then Nate's hitting us with The Matrix right after. Oh, stop it, Dustin.
Hell yeah.
There's no Keanu. There is no Keanu hate here, sir. Stop it.
I know Kung Fu.
Can I laugh in your face?
Yeah, you don't do that. All of that is leading up to what will be our 200th episode.
Hell yeah.
Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies. Nate and I talked about what to do, whether it needs to be just action or just horror. We think we picked one that's a good blend of both and kind of embodies what the show is. We are doing Big Trouble in Little China. That is our 200th episode. Dustin, it was picked
No,
before
what
your
I'm saying,
ABCs of
no.
death.
What I was literally about to say, Charlie, what do they say that if you've paid your dues, where's it at?
Checks in the mail.
Oh my god, dude, I fucking love that movie, dude.
But it fits. Movie, yeah. There's a bit of horror to it that's fun. Yes. There's a bit of action that's fun. And I think it's a perfect movie for us to celebrate our 200th. And yes, there is one more in March, and I am antagonizing my co-host by not telling him what I have picked for my action pick. And I will continue to do that now. I am not telling it now either. So everyone wait. Dustin thought he was going to be in.
I'm going to put in the Slack and say, you guys get ready for the end of March. I hope your movie's really good.
Oh, Dustin's going to start some shit in there. So that's what's going on. Mickey, what you got going on at the Nerd Initiative?
So March coming up after this episode will be Masters of the Universe themed on Play for Keeps.
Dude. I am so excited.
We're gonna break it down probably like by decades or something like that. I'm not sure yet. Just iterations as we go along. We'll start in the 80s and work our way to now. So that'll be happening in March.
I just got notification my Rio Blast shipped from Mattel Creations.
Ah, cool.
So I get my Rio Blast.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully soon. I'm excited.
Nice.
All right. I cannot wait. Yeah, if y'all didn't know, I'm a huge Masters of the Universe fan. All right. Dustin, what's going on at the Flicks? What letter are you on?
We will have just put out the letter E for, E. We are covering 2013's Evil Dead. It's Fede Alvarez. He's so fucking good. That movie.
That is a good one.
I
like it.
And that's one of those movies that I don't have to rewatch, but I can tell you verbatim. I rewatched it the other night, dude, and I'm like, man, I love the color palette of this movie. The effects are so good. The Deadites look awesome. There's one-liners in it, and it's good. It's such a good movie. And then sneaky peek, our letter F is going to be R.I.P. Cronenberg's The Fly.
Oh, R.I.P. Cronenberg.
Yeah, R.I.P. Cronenberg.
It's a great movie, The Fly.
It's solid. Yeah, it's
awesome.
Gina Davis at her Gina Davies.
Mm.
Yeah.
She
So
looked
that's
good-
what we
she
got
looked good in
cooking.
Cutthroat Island too. She also looked good in Earth Girls Are Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Gina Davis has always kind of looked good.
A League of Their Own. Yeah.
League of Their Own.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Love that
Yep.
movie.
Yep.
And then over on the Barons, I got to pick all 4 movies for March as well because of my birthday, and I created Monster Mash March.
Nice.
All the monster movies I picked, none of the same monsters are in each movie. Like
Okay.
each movie has its own. So we're doing The Monster Project, which is a found footage horror movie where this guy puts out a ad for he's making a movie and he wants real monsters in his movie and real monsters reply.
Nice.
It's awesome. Doing Ghoulies 2,
Yes. Love it.
doing the Descent.
Oh, one of my favorites, man. So good.
Mm-hmm. And then wrapping it up with Project Metal Beast.
Oh, I haven't seen
Oh
that.
hell yeah! I love Project
Oh,
Metal Beast, man.
it's-
Brad Dourif,
Yeah, Cyborg
Yes.
Werewolf, Mickey.
Okay.
dude. so
RoboCop Werewolf.
I like it.
good. The Descent still has a scene in it to this day that
Dude.
I cannot watch.
Dude, it's rough. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
spooky. But yeah, that's all I got cooking on all my shows.
Nice.
Awesome. So it sounds like we got a big March coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for checking out the show this week. We'll not drag this out any further. Dustin, what do you got for us?
Guys, just there's one thing you gotta remember. Don't just watch action.
Be action.
Mission accomplished.